GT7 has 3 new vehicles for us. The latest R35 GTR, another Evo, and a van. Yeah. Initial impressions is I'm not super excited about the GTR. The Evo I'm pretty interested in. The van I might be most interested in. Gran Turismo's quirky cars ultimately are the best thing about it. It's pretty obvious that Gran Turismo is slowing down the updates, but I'll speak more about that in the future. I always love coming back to this screen, man. It fills you with warmth. There's this little village with no proper roads at all, just dirt roads everywhere. Look, folks, I promise you, I've been learning my Roman numerals. This is the Evo 8. Do you know how I know? Because I've got the VIII on my reg plate. Right here. The Porsche. 8. V8. Yeah. I do like that they've been going through the log of Evos and adding them. So, of course, let's actually just put 65 grand for an Evo. Gran Turismo money, that's absolute pennies. It's nothing, mate. I do have to say I'm losing track of the Evos a lot. 25 grand for the Hiace Van DX 2016. It's a newer car, which means it's in here. Mate, this is probably the thing I'm most excited for. It's going to be ridiculous. Gran Turismo always does the ridiculous cars best. It's not even a car. It's a van. And finally, the new R35, which is basically the final edition before the car is canned. This thing is now RIP, rest in pepperonis. It is by far my least favorite of the GTR versions, but maybe that's just because I'm getting fatigued by it. I personally think the older models actually look a lot nicer. This is probably the peak design. I would say I do like it all the way back to, what, 2008 though, or whatever the piss it was. But yeah, the front painted kind of what should be black plastic piece, just, it looks a bit weird. And all the colors are the most boring colors you could possibly imagine. Thankfully, unlike all other manufacturers, there's a little bit of color that you can purchase there, which is greatly appreciated. Yeah, I don't know. It's the weakest front bumper, I think. It looks like a normal sedan now. It makes me want to sleep. Now, I could theoretically drive around in this new horsepower, high version of the GTR, but quite frankly, I think we all know what the GTR is. You're on YouTube, and this used to be the YouTuber car. It's fine. The green interior is... it's not for me. I'm not going to say it's ghastly, but it's not for me. I feel like this would work better in something like the 400Z. I don't know. Right. So, I'm going to skip over the basics of, oh, let's drive it stock, because it's a GTR. There is a wide body, which I was not expecting at all. That is pretty sick. It's a really nice wide body as well. Genuinely follows the standard flair of the car. That's how I like it. Nice and smooth. Ooh! Looks pretty good. So you're going to be curious about the customization. Can we make this thing look any better? So let's go with B. Let's go with B. As you can see, we are basically just adding the general Gran Turismo bits. And of course the wing, I'm probably not going to... Whoa! What the heck? Why have we got like a drag spoiler? What is this? Okay, there's a little bit more than I expected, to be honest. Did it look better or worse without the number plate? Maybe a little bit better? A little bit? We have some front grille customization. You can remove the GTR badge or block it up completely. What is going on? Are you electric now? Let's see how much money we can throw into this thing. Yes. Here we go. 1,057 horsepower, 1,300 kg. That is pretty cool. Really doesn't explain the dragness, though. I'm pretty sure you could probably put the ultra-high RPM turbocharger in the other one. I don't know if it's going to be a massive difference between the two. I don't know if I've ever built one of the other ones, to be honest. I did, but it was rally car. Seems like it could be pretty quick. So there's my rally one. No, there's my rally one, and there's another one, which might be standard. I'm just going to say nothing. It's probably quite good. Oh, there you go. My GTR safety car is 715 pp. This is 791 pp. Great. Amazing. GTR, baby. Oh, okay. The rear of this looks really freaking good. I'm quite impressed. I quite like it a hell of a lot, mate. The GTR is just such a good car. The thing is, you can't hate it that much. I think the new shape of it seems to have made it appear smaller. It is not. It is not, by any chance. It's still a big one, but, like, let's be real. I was going to say, by comparison, if you look at other new cars, to be fair, I feel like the GTR bloated massively, and then everything caught up. over the course of 20 years. Okay, almost 20 years. It feels like it. Holy crap. Oh, oh, oh. Fine. I've definitely bit off a little bit more than I could chew, but you know what? It doesn't matter. This is mental. I really like the wing design. Whoa, buddy. I had traction control on 1. Turn that off. No need for it, mate. Got that all-wheel drive, just plow through the corners. Bobble around. I love the little wobbles it does. It's so sick. I forgot that this game became so much more difficult with the new handling. Thankfully, I'm in a really stable all-wheel drive car, but it looks like these Ferraris are still just going to mince me for the rest of my life. And I just kind of got to accept that. Mate, I really want to build like a drag version of this with the wing and stuff. There's just... It's there. There's a reason for it. Accelerates like a damn train. I feel like we need to do it, folks. But first, the Evo 8. This thing, oh my God. I love it so much. I love Evos, and I'm so glad that they're slowly adding the whole collection of Evos to the game. I'm gonna be honest, it does become very complicated towards some of them. Like, some of them you're like, didn't they add this last month? But quite frankly, the Evo 8, stands out a little bit as a special one. So if I go to change cars, look at this by manufacturer, and as you can see, yes, we are building the collection of Mitsubishis and the GTO. But the Evos were flying. We're absolutely flying. This is going to be the best and most preserved collection of Evos that there is in the game. And I'm pretty happy about that. So once again, let's drive an Evo. I'm not sure what you're expecting more than it's going to be decent. Wide body? That's a check right there, my friends. I didn't look at what the wide body is going to look like. It is following the proper lines. Mwah! We love it. We can completely change the front bumper. Boy, that's sick. I'm going for that one right there. Side skirts. This is awesome. Was not expecting the ability to do this. Thank you very much. And of course, the wing, which is just iconic to this car. We can remove it and go for the Vertex spoiler. Or we can add the Vertex spoiler and keep the standard wing. Or another drag spoiler. Is this their newest obsession? I'm kind of confused. Let's go for this one, though. We have front grille customization, which means we can put some stuff behind it. Oh, an intake. Yes. Now I look like I know what I'm doing. I'll take the usual, please. Fully upgrade everything. And then complain that I can't control it. I don't do that. I don't do that. 540 horsepower, 1 ton. Plus... a larger human than another human. Does Gran Turismo count the weight of the driver in the car weight when you're driving and then when you... Let's get it. Evo, baby. Oh, the only thing about not changing the wheels is that they don't fit. I wanted to keep them because I do... What the piss are you doing? What are you doing? Ferrari? Oh, yes. That LaFerrari's gonna walk on me, though. Mate, this Evo is spicy. It looks super nice. And we've got the anti-lag as well. Oh my God, death on off that traction. It's not got much meat to it. Listen, as much as I love the Evos, do I want to say it in the way I'm thinking? They're not really packing. Is what I'm gonna say. It's pretty cool because obviously it makes it a little bit more entry level, but nowadays it doesn't really matter. Now that they're in the used market, things like that. They're not packing. The Evo 10 should have, in my opinion, because they got the engine wrong anyway, and most people will continue to say that until the very end, and they're like, oh, it's not a real Evo. And so what they should have done is put a V6 in it. I'm not even sorry. A V6 would have perfected. How am I passing a Bugatti, like, Chiron? Like, just, what the pit? I can't drive in this game anymore. It's so much more difficult. I'm gonna cry. Let me blip up that traction just a little bit. Maybe I'm now forever a traction control driver in Gran Turismo. I will have to accept my fate. I will swallow my pride. Goodbye, Ferrari! There's no way. Why is it going so slow? Why is that Ferrari crawling? Is he scared? And they're doing the Forza AI because there is one way ahead. I'm scared of this track. I just want you to know that. There are many times where I just go off the straight there. What the heck? Is that a Valkyrie? No way. No freaking way. It's just unacceptable. I've just beat everything else except the Aston. It's just impossible. What a cool machine, though. I do want to fix these wheels. I'm sorry. I should have done that. I just like the stock wheels sometimes. We just like, let me put some spacers or something. Spacers Gran Turismo. So the obvious thing to do is go to BBS, look for something that's maybe the same or similar. Let's go for similar rather than the same. You know, shake it up. Make it look a little different. And then we can get the fitment to actually fitment. So now they fit a little bit better as is. Go on the wide. Go on. No, I prefer the standard size. But the stretch fits better. Damn it! And 17. There you go. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Enjoy your Evo. I'm going to enjoy my van. Yes, we have got an automatic van, which has in terrible interior. It's got wood paneling. No. That's fancy. It's got a couple of benches in the back. That's premium quality right there, friends. This is the most premium thing I've ever seen in my... Look at the wheels on this boy. Mate, no hubcaps to be seen. Just ignore it. This thing, well, it weighs 1.6 tons. It has a 2-liter displacement. Sounds like an Evo, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, I'm surprised to find out a couple of things about this car, because we can go to GT Auto. Not only can we customize this thing, not only can we wide body this thing, which I'm gonna do. No, friends, that's not enough. We can also put an LS7 in it. Yes! Instantly making it the best car of this update, no question. 1,000 horsepower at 1.7 kg. We'll be fixing that, folks. I feel like I remember it happening before, like the ability to... Wait, this is just removing some lines from it. Cool. I remember being able to engine swap a car day one before. Mate, the mirror at the back. What the frick? Impeccable design. We can add an extra little bit to the bumper there. That looks a little spicy there. And we have got... Oh, yeah, let's put on a little wing so people know we are fast. We are extremely quick. How about some BBS as well? Bro! No, let's go for some rays. Oh, yeah. T37's on the van. T37's on the van. Bro, this looks so sick. I'm going to go for the standard size. And then, what wheels do we get? 21s? Yes, because I can. We got front grille customization. Yo, we can change the mirrors. And also remove the handle for stepping in. We don't need a step-in handle. Who do you think I am? This is the most traffic R-looking car I've ever seen in my life. It's cooler with the plate, I think. Oh my god, we can add a roll cage as well. Yeah, I'm going to need that. Now, because we've got crazy power, I doubt we're going to be able to do... Shutting up. Holy crap, what is this machine? I am so ready. We're going for the NOS as well. We've got some racing softs on there. No way. The PP is now error. It is too fast. Oh, no, now it's fixed again. Let's whack on all the suspension or the clutch. We completely just ruined the PP. I mean, that's their kind of way to, you know, cheat us from not being able to use the things that we want to use and, you know, mess around a little bit. It's still sensible to some capacity. 1,200 horsepower, 1,200 kg. Okay, 1,300. I'm gonna die. Let's get this thing. Oh my god. What the hell? I can't see on the third person view. This is my view. Holy crap. Whoa. Someone needs to lower that suspension pretty badly, my friends. I really hate switching view constantly, but like I want to see the third person, but it's not happening. Okay, now down a hill I can, but when I'm actually driving, I can't see the road. We've got NOS to play with, which I'm very... Yo, the back window, look at this. I've stripped out the seats too, I didn't even realize. Whoa! Everyone, there's a van that is spanning the road. Please do not hit. Please! This is definitely a van. Yes, this is definitely a van. It's wobbling around like insanity. This is how they deliver your car parts in Japan. Just... Okay, this is a pretty straight section. I roughly know where to go. Let's whack up that traction a little bit and... put the foot down and the NOS. Jesus! Jesus! Oh my God! Why did you do this, Gran Turismo? We're topping out around 215. The NOS is gone. The NOS lasted no time at all. It was so worth it. This is honestly the best vehicle that they've added. I am very grateful. You know, this is incredibly difficult to drive. Sorry, Gallardo. The way it just leans and bops is not comfy. I mean, I'm sure it's quite comfy, actually, but by comparison to, you know, another Evo we were driving earlier. But, jeez, man. Best car of the update. What an odd choice. What a really odd choice, to be honest. No way I can finish first place. Yes! Yes! Goodbye! Goodbye, Maserati! And just like that, across the line, in my van. Look, I promised, and before I forget, let's put on the Type A wing and bask in the glory of the drag racing R35 that looks a little less chunky than before. What a machine! The plane is passing me though. The plane is pretty quick, unfortunately, so we're not beating the plane. But my goodness, what a selection of cars, to say the very least. I am pretty happy with it. I love how wide and low this thing looks. I'll see you in the next Gran Turismo video, folks. My handbrake, does it work? Yes, just like these videos. Of course they work. I don't know what that means.